dedicate this to my man, Tupac. Rest in peace, boy. You know it's all love.
Rich, I met Rich in LA actually. You know, I was doing some stuff with Pop at Enterprise Studio on the I think it was the Dear Mama album that he did, and I met Richie Rich through Pop. Pop introduced me to Richie Rich.
Mosley, we did a song, "E.d.i Get to Go to Heaven." That was a single back then, you know, and that's when I met him. The track just came about and I played the live piano, robes, and bass, and guitar, I think. That was just a track that just came.
Richie Rich is really, he's like an OG in the rap game as well as like Pac and everybody else. He was kind of like some of the first recording artists from out of the Bay Area. Put the Bay Area kind of like on the map. Richie Rich them had a hit, 415. It's still knocking to this day. They had like some of the cleanest little albums out back then. You know, him and DJ Earl, and they had some cool work back then. I had Femi work with me on the song "G's Get to Go to Heaven" at the time, and that's when I just first met Femi. I just met Femi probably like 6 months, 2 or 3 months prior to doing that song. Like when we first started hooking up, that was like one of the first songs that really came out. It was kind of like somewhat successful for me and Femi was the "G's Get to Go to Heaven" song.
Rich, to me, has one of like the best voice in the business. He's just so smooth. So I like his lyrics, so it's deep. But I like his delivery also. He got one of the smoothest voice in the business.
Working on the track "Do G's," Richie Rich was like, because Richie Rich is like a real church, I guess his people's like real deep into the church thing. So Richie Rich was like, man, Mike, y'all should get a B3 Hammond, man, and do the little B3 Hammond up in there, man, you know what I'm saying, with the Leslie or whatnot. So we ended up ordering one, and Femi went in there and started playing
it. How you know about that? Yeah, I played the B3, the organ, yeah. It was cool if you listen to the track, because we already did the track and we were looking for a little intro, so they brought the B3 and that was the intro to the track. That would be fat.
We had a real piano, we rented an actual piano. Then I had Bo Rock come in from the LBC crew, had him come in, sing on it, on this other cat named Effa from Oakland. He did it, he ended up singing something, and then Bo Rock from the LBC, he ended up singing something. It's like a hip-hop, melodic type rap type R&B type song, that I came up with. And Femi, filled it in with a bunch of chords and a bunch of other little things, a bunch of other little elements and
Okay. Ah!
You'll never find a Hammond organ. You've seen them in churches, but they come in all different type of shapes. But whenever you see that speaker playing, through the little vents, you can always see that thing doing like this, like a pendulum. Because it's a fan spinning. That's what makes the sound go.
It's
And
horn.
hum like it comes.
Horn.
Because the horns turn.
Oh, so y'all got one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's playing. It's underneath.
It's real old, man. It's like
No K. Not okay, no K. No K.
That's the one I played in the beginning.
That's why I told you that the cold part about God is how potent He is. You'll never find a Hammond sound in none of that shit you can get. None of it. Because He don't put it in a motherfucking mind to put that in there. Because that's for His music. In the church, on the God. That's it. You're not gonna get that out of no keyboard.
I know to get a Hammond on too. My daddy got one.
My daddy got one too.
My daddy got
thing
My daddy on the chain of mortuary. He got mortuary. He got Hammonds in the mortuary.
Hey, that's the only thing that can make you sing like that. That's why you sung like that tonight.
Richie she's like the rest of us, he's kind of like underrated, you know. We should have, I don't know what happened with him when he had the deal or whatever, but it seemed like to me he should have been at least a platinum act, but I don't think the Def Jam really can work West Coast acts as much as they do any of their other acts for some strange reason. I don't know what it is. They're the best label out there going, I don't know why they can't seem to just break a West Coast act other than Warren G. You know, but Richie he had enough work to work with. You know, then too it could have been the deal. I don't know, but Richie is like, you know, he real clean.
G's get to go to heaven, cause I don't wanna die, but if so, I'd like to know, do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't wanna die. For every time I drove by, and every time I got high, and every man I watched die. Lord, I need to know, do G's get to go? It's good to be what I'm drinking that got me thinking like I'm thinking, Lord, I need help, but I can't help myself. Awaken to the sound of sirens, niggas dying. Kids in the street with no food to eat. Prostitutes get their money in their only profession. But Lord, I've only got one question. Do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't want to die. But if so, I'd like to know, do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't want to die. Do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't wanna die. But if so, I'd like to know, do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't wanna die. And if I took a life, or perhaps sold some dope, would you discriminate upon my entry to the gate? I need to know my fate, cause now my life ain't straight, but just looking.
I know from when this song came on, I mean when we started doing this song, I know we had a single.
People cry, so when I start to hear the thunder, her you taking me under her is my sin just as bad as the gunner.
Richie, man, he one of the dopest niggas in the game to me. Very underrated. Working with Rich on some real shit was it was a learning experience in a lot of ways. First and foremost, he's a talent for sure. Let me just say that. But I say it was a learning experience because I was early in the game with my business. He's a hustler, you feel me? So he was like, you know, he might try to pay me $5 for a beat or something, you feel me? And I'm like, fuck, you know, I'll do it because I'm trying to, you know, your shit, you know. It was a good thing. I don't have no animosity towards him at all. He's hella time trying to work with him. Feel me, but it was a learning experience. He taught me a lot in the business aspect of the game.
When it's time to meet my maker, will he understand that I am only a man, flesh and bone, wanna live and die in the zone, and it gets lonely sometimes.
He got on my album when I was on MC on Cosmic Slap Shop and blessed us. Came through and got down. You know, and that was, he didn't have to. So I got a lot of love.
Pay back the ones who fell victim to my guns on the run, but knowing that I can't hide. Why? Do I feel the way I feel inside? It's like my soul is leaving me. Are you deceiving me? I hear voices saying, believe in me, is it you? I hear that there's a man named E.d.i. who can fix it.
There's nothing more I can say. He's tight. You know, I feel he's one of my favorite rappers. You know, and especially in the Bay, he's like my second favorite.
Cause I don't wanna die, but if so, I'd like to know, do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't wanna die. Do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't wanna die, but if so, I'd like to know, do G's get to go to heaven? Cause I don't wanna die.
Yo, you ever met a motherfucker that was two-faced? Well, they say I'm three-faced.
We did the track before we went to LA to do it in the studio. Had like the pre-production. It probably took us about 2, maybe 3 studio sessions. Took to LA, so it took us, that day to finish it up and put the final touches on it, and Richie Rich to come rap on it in a bigger studio. And after we got done with it, we take it up to Big John, the publishing company, to deliver it to them, so that they can know what's coming out next for release, so they can be on the lookout and collect whatever money is owed to the publishing wise. Big John, what his role is, he signs and he looks for songwriters, producers, and artists, and he places them with, he's like kind of like a resource hookup information type center, At the same time he places songs, he gets you paid for songs that you place. That's his thing. That's why we take songs from Big John so he can service it to other A&Rs and service it to other record labels so they can put it on their acts and everything. So he has like one right on the cutting edge of the industry. People look to publishing companies like Big John, got their ears to the street for different little ideas and different type of music. And take it to the A&R, Tina Davis at Def Jam, and deliver it to them because they're gonna add it to the album, so they want to know what it's sounding like and any other last minute changes they feel like we need to make once it's done.